Hello, my name is Shannon Clements. Some call me the nomadic author. Some call me mental. Why? Because I like to think, do a lot of thinking. And I'm going to throw a few of these videos out here that's going to be like pointers to rookies, so they understand exactly what it is that they're facing when they get out here on the open road. Alright, listen here, rookie. You done got your load. You done took it to exactly where that Qualcomm says it's supposed to go. Now, when you get there, you follow the directions and you come to the stop where the consignee is supposed to be at. You look to the right, you look to the left. You don't see it. And sometimes, some instances, it leads you off to like abandoned field. In some instances, it leads you off to almost into a residential area, like I just got almost led into. Why? Because the consignee didn't give the correct address to the shipper, which the shipper gave the wrong address to your dispatch, to your company, and your company gave it to the dispatcher, and the dispatcher gave it to you. And they put it in those in the Qualcomm, and it led you to a place where the consignee is not located. Sometimes it might be the shipper. Now what you have to do, you have to go ahead and grab your handy dandy phone. Open up Google and Google the name of the place, complete with the address located. 9 times out of 10, they give you exactly where it's supposed to be at, give you the right address and everything. Because sometimes most times when you call that phone number that they give you, it's to a store, local branch store, and they don't know what the hell is going on. They don't know where you're supposed to be at. Sometimes they do. Sometimes it's a number with all zeros or all ones. It might even be a number to a phone that's disconnected. That's why it's good to have Google. And Google everything, you know, but if you just happen to be in one of those areas to where you're just not getting no reception because you might be with a carrier, a phone carrier that doesn't have reception in that area. That's the reason why I never had a problem with Verizon. Verizon, they made commercials like, "Can you hear me now?" Traveled all across the whole entire country. AT&T is another good one. But when you start getting down into Cricket, T-Mobile, Metro PCS, which Metro PCS is on T-Mobile's network anyway, so you getting the same service out of Metro that you would get out of T-Mobile. And recently they combined together to create one company, but they just got two different names. You get to looking at some of these other stuff. No. Go with Verizon or AT&T. You see, I'm dealing with Metro. I get reception in this area, but sometimes when you get in some areas, you get no reception at all. Dealing with Metro PCS, which is basically T-Mobile. But if you have to, drive a few miles off and until you get reception, or go to the local gas station and ask somebody. Because if you're dealing with Metro, if you're not getting no Wi-Fi, you're not making no phone calls anyway. So yeah, go to your local gas station. But they gonna act like they don't understand what you're talking about. They don't know what you're talking about going. So 9 times out of 10, you have to drive somewhere and find Wi-Fi. That's the reason why I do not like going off into these areas where it's nothing but cornfields and stuff out there, because I get no Wi-Fi. but I can get it while I'm off by the interstate. So your best luck is go out towards the interstate somewhere if it's close by. Or just drive, like I said, drive around till you get Wi-Fi. And then Google it and then go back. Trust me, it'll save you a lot of headache. You know what I'm saying? Because if the what you call it gave you, they're supposed to track it down and give you can get on a Qualcomm and send for the direction, but guess what? They the ones gave you the wrong address in the first place. So think about it. You got to be able to solve some of these problems on your own, not just constantly needing somebody. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with calling the company and asking your dispatcher to find you the right location, but while you're waiting on them, get out of that residential area that you just got led into. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in an area not even 15 minutes ago. It almost took me to a residential. I had to stop. It's still businesses, but as the further I went in, it turned into a residential area, and I said no. I just happened to got lucky where it was a big old wide expansive area to where I could whip a U-turn. Sure, it's illegal. This is where I'm supposed to tell you to call the police. Just pull off to the side, put on your hazards, and call the police, and let the police back you up out of there, or it'll help you get around through that area. But hey, sometimes when you got a wide expansive area like that and it's free and clear, it's like 50 cents saying. It's only a crime if you get caught for it, man. Holla.